Back at the football capital of the South, Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. The Birmingham Bolts leading the LA Xtreme 23-19. A little bit earlier today on TNN, a big upset. It happened in the city by the bay, the New York, New Jersey Hitmen and the San Francisco Demons.
Craig intervening with Bob Golick, over 33,000 at Tac Bell Park in San Francisco. The Demons and the Hitmen, and San Francisco strikes first. Jimmy, the Jet Cunningham, on the punt return.
First punt return of the day. He brings it all the way back to set the stage for it, but the Hitmen, they strike back quickly with a double pass. Goes Zola Davis to Kirby Dardar. He is all alone and walks it into the end zone.
Lots of razzle-dazzle from the Hitmen. Second quarter, Mike Archie catching Wally Richardson's pass. 14-6 at the half. New York, their VP.
What's coming? Look at Jim Skipper over there. He thought he'd seen it all. He ain't seen nothing yet. He teased it up.
The Demons battled back in the fourth quarter. Pat Barnes to Travis Moore. His first XFL touchdown, 14-12. But again, the Hitmen came up with a big plays, Bob, all game long.
It's Zola Davis once again. He gets a piece of the punt, knocking it short. But the Hitmen take possession in good field position.
And that set up Joe Aska in his return to the Bay Area, a 2-yard touchdown plunge with 5.5 left in the fourth. The defense was tough, and New York won it.
Finally, the Demons trying to make a last run, but it's Brad Trout with the interception, putting the wraps on the Hitmen win.
A 20-12 upset win. New York goes to 2-4. San Francisco drops to 3-3.
All right, the weekend scoreboard. Orlando remaining undefeated, coming from behind to defeat Las Vegas. Memphis on a last-minute touchdown drive engineered by Jim Druckenmiller wins 29-23. And New York pulls one out on the road. You look at the standings, the LA Xtreme. Big game for the Xtreme tonight, 3-2. Demons 3-3. Look at that. Everybody in contention in the West.
They're just beating each other up over in the West side. Over in the East side, it's a two-team race really for second place. Birmingham and the way Chicago is playing, look for Chicago to make a move as we go into the latter part of the season.
Hi, everybody. Chris Marlowe and Brian Bosworth. Well, if you like scoring, you have come to the right place. We had just about everything we wanted in that first half.
No question about it. You know, anytime you can open up the offense like Birmingham did, it certainly gets the crowd behind the game. It gives that offense the kind of continuity and confidence that they need, and hopefully they'll carry this over in the second half and see if we can't get the Birmingham Bolts to go ahead and continue this for the rest of the season.
All right. We told you that he is the best defender in the XFL. I said that, and I stand by my word. James Willis is a man. They call him the General. You want to know why? Because this guy takes charge.
You know, my emotions kind of get the best of me sometimes on the field. But at the same time, you got to be a sportsman.
I told you! I told you!
You know, just something clicked inside of me. I mean, we were already getting beat, but this guy wanted to rub it in. You know, being the competitor that I am, I just couldn't, I couldn't hold it back. I was pretty happy about the play that I made. I mean, it was, I think I made a pretty good play. I scraped off the outside, came through the gap, and made a pretty good tackle on the running back. As I was coming out, the guy just punched me in my chest and my neck, something, I don't know, but I almost fell. It was just instinct. I mean, I don't know what happened, but, you know, I did retaliate a little bit. And, it felt good to air some of that frustration. You know, I've worn the visor since I was in high school. When they first came out, honestly, I did first get it as an intimidation factor. The visor has really become a part of me. So XFL has let me have my fun, so I've been an individual and I'm having my fun.
When I see James on the field, you know, he's aggressive and hard and, you know, scaring some of the opponents, hiding under that dark shield that you can't see his eyes, but when he comes home, he's just a huge teddy bear.
I come home and I get a second win. You know, I get to look at my son in his eyes and pick him up and play with him. Our love will showing them right and wrong, showing them how to love, showing them what love is, and just bring them up in a warm environment. That's the best part about football. I mean, you can live a normal life off the field and, you know, be the family guy and be the husband and the father. But, you know, come game day, you can go on the field and, you know, just break all the laws, break all the rules, and go out and have fun and hit hard and talk mess. I love it. I really do. I love it.
James Willis, a monster on the field and a teddy bear off the field, much like my partner, Brian Bosworth. Let's get over to the LA locker room. Of course, one of the main men in any locker room is the location wide receiver. His name is Jermaine. Crew to follow Jermaine around. All access with Jermaine. Enjoy.
Welcome. I'm beating everything back in Birmingham, where we kicked Alabama's behind. Mad Dog, this is my boy on defense, Mad Dog right here. Slow grind. My mom, that's my dad, that's my son, my cousin, my auntie, aunts and uncles, and my other two. He's the man here. Are y'all gonna be down here for a few minutes? Yeah. I just gonna run up here and put my stuff upstairs. Hey, at the penthouse at 18, we'll be laying it down, getting prepared mentally for what's about to come tomorrow. Who got a holler? I don't eat a whole lot of food before the game, the day before. I really don't eat. We are going to finish up touch-ups of plays, look at a little bit of defense, get set, get ready for the game tomorrow. This is how we finish off our night with a nice little walkthrough. Too bad y'all can't see it because y'all might show that to somebody. Yeah, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go on down here. So it was fun. Hope y'all had a nice time riding with Cope the Dope. Please be there. Tune in for the final action, the X spot coming to you tomorrow in the end zone. Please believe it. We're coming to whip up on Birmingham. Now get out.
LA wide receiver Jermaine Copeland. He is the most hated man in Alabama at the moment. His family's here, and they are enjoying it. But the LA Xtreme behind at the moment. Welcome back, everybody, along with Brian Bosworth. I'm Chris Marlowe. First half, the Birmingham Bolts came out and scored in the first quarter. They hadn't done that all year. If you're LA, what kind of adjustments do you need to make? I mean, Weldon is hot, and they're not stopping it.
Yeah, they're absolutely smoking. In LA, they're second in the XFL with 19 sacks, and they haven't been able to get to Weldon at all. And I tell you what, it was the adjustment that the coach made with revamping this offensive line. They've done a great job of giving the protection to Weldon. They've also opened up some big holes for Boston.
Meanwhile, LA has done pretty well on offense, too. What do you do if you're Birmingham to slow them down?
Well, you know what? LA has gotten more success out of the running game that they have all year. So first thing you need to do is control that line of scrimmage, stop the running game, get them into the third down long situations, and hopefully you'll be able to come out on top, score the last touchdown, and you'll win the game, it looks like.
All right. Action in the first half. It was wild and woolly, back and forth, in and out. Enjoy it.